What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and this is the ROK Music Review, your place to discover and discuss Korean music. And today is a throwback reaction because they don't release K-pop on the weekends, so we gotta go back in time to an older song. And of course, this one is, I think this is actually my first ever purely solo song from GD that I've ever done a reaction to. And so of course this one is Who You, and that's it. Let's just get it started. We don't need, GD doesn't need any personal hyping by myself. So let's get the video started, and we'll tell you what I think. Turn the volume down. Alright, music video made by G-Dragon, and it's the personal recordings of 1,000 of his fans. That's a pretty sick idea for a music video. It's kind of like that VIX music video that they released in was it December or November, not too long ago? I can't say that I've ever heard this song before. I don't think. I definitely don't remember. I've never heard this song before, which is surprising to me. But I like it. See that little lip bite, and then that little grin right there, like he knew what he was doing. I like it. He's just having fun, yeah. I don't know. I gotta say though, how could you not enjoy at least one song that he's ever made? I mean, I wouldn't say that his music is super vastly diverse, but he definitely has brought, at least enough to the table where, there's probably something out there that everybody's gonna like, at least a little bit, but they won't absolutely hate. This is a totally just interesting idea for a music video. Of course, it's very, very similar, like I said at the beginning, to the way that the VIX music video was shot for, I can't remember what the name of the song was. So it's very similar to that, but of course the entire setup and all that stuff is just completely different. But it's just too cool. Okay, and then we got a minute and a half of Oh, is he just about to drive that car out? Nice. Well, that's how you finish off a music video, right? Just cruise off in a Lamborghini. That's cool. Nice, and then all the fans got credited in the end. That's cool too. That is really cool. And is that their birth year too? I'm assuming that there's a birth year next to it as well. That's crazy. That's dope. I'm trying to see. So I think the oldest I've seen is 81, and the youngest was 2000. So at the time that this was made, probably 13 years at the youngest, and thirty-two at the oldest. Just did a little bit of math right there. It's pretty big. Pretty big. I guess that's like, I don't know. That was actually really, that was really just like, I don't normally like have really anything particularly to say about the music video, because of course that's not really the focus of this channel or just the way that I look at the music in general. But like that was a cool music video. That was definitely very cool. And I know that I keep saying it's very similar to the VIX music video. I want to say it was like Milky Way or something like that. It was something about like the galaxy and the universe or whatever is what the title of it was. But this one was so much more different than that, because like this music video and this was much more, I guess, interactive in a way. Like he was actually more interacting with the fans and all that stuff. Or maybe it was just more like he was actually putting on a show, like actively putting on a show for them, whereas VIX were just to an extent performing their song on the stage, which is either way it's still cool. It was still two super awesome ways to shoot a music video for a cool song, and that's that. And then of course great song as well, definitely nice. I mean, I don't really know what else that I can really say about that, other than that I enjoyed it, and I definitely really did like it. And I don't mean, like I said, I don't think that there is really that there is a song from G-Dragon that nobody will listen, or that there isn't at least one song from him that somebody will enjoy a little bit. I mean, like, you don't have to be totally in love with his music or anything like that, but he just doesn't. He's got like enough of a variety of songs out there that he's released on his own, where there's something that someone's gonna enjoy at least a little bit, right? Even if you hate his other music, it's just the way it is. I mean, he's I think that good, and all that. So there is that. And then also too, which, like I said, at the end where they credited the fans and they got the number that's next to their names, like I said, I'm assuming that is their birth year. And so seeing the spread from like from 13 at the youngest, being born in 2000 to 81 is what I think the oldest I should say that I saw, which is like 32, 33 years old, something like that. And that's a pretty decently large spread of people for, to be K-pop fans. And of course there was a couple people who were born in the 80s and a couple who were in the, in 2000 and that. So it was really, of course, focused towards the mid 90s, but, people my age, but that also is really cool too, because I mean, that kind of shows that, not necessarily like him specifically, but K-pop is liked by a lot of people. And I mean, it just goes to show that, like, no matter how young or old you are, and whatever the music is, you can find I guess like a deep enough connection to want to participate in something like this with anybody, no matter if they're pop music or not, and that's cool. And that's something, that I wish that, more people who listen to music would keep in mind, is that, like, you got to be open-minded with everything that you listen to, because you might find when you're 50 years old that you're going to like whatever the pop music is that the teenagers like, because it just fits with whatever it is that you're enjoying at the moment, and you find some sort of, deep connection with that. And that's the thing, is like that's why I listen to all of the things that I listen to. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't even care if I'm gonna like it or not, right? I'm giving it the opportunity to see if I'm going to enjoy it or not. You know, and more often than not, you know, or at least, you know, 99% of the time, like at the very least, it's like, yeah, that song was enjoyable. I didn't, you know, love it, but I didn't hate it. So I mean, that's really it. And I don't even know, that wasn't even related to him at all, but it kind of was in a tangential way. So that is all that I have got forward to say. I've said plenty. So I want to know anything that you think about this song and the video. Even, you know, any sort of, you know, background information that you might have is cool, because I know that people like to, you know, educate and all that stuff, which is a reason why I love, you know, K-pop fans. And of course, this series is built on your requests. So if you have a request for a song, a live performance, you know, anything really that I can find on YouTube that you would like to see me do a reaction for, throw it down in the comments below and I will add it to my list that I pick from randomly, just like this song. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time.